I didn't have much for breakfast, to be honest. I only had like a cup of water. And I just came out of like, let's stay consistent with the whole stream thing. And I'll probably be streaming every single day until the summer ends. Which by then, I might still stream, but it's not a guarantee, because by then I'll be more focused on like posting long form videos and shorts, and maximizing the growth of my YouTube channel. But for now, since this is like the easiest way to improve my speaking and improve the way that I make content, and like you have the discoverability on YouTube, so I think this is the best way for this summer so far, because of course, as I said earlier, after this summer I'll be just focused on like long form content and shorts. So yeah. So yesterday I watched the movie Odyssey. Oh hey Adam. Yesterday I watched the movie Odyssey. I went to the cinema. To be honest, it was genuinely such a good movie. This summer so far, I went to the cinema 3 times. I went to watch the Spider-Man movie. I went to watch the Scary Movie. It's called Scary Movie. It's not like the genre. It's called Scary Movie. It's like more of a comedy movie. And and yesterday I went to watch Odyssey. And if I had to rank them, Scary Movie would go last. It was trash. The only reason I went there because me and my friends, I did a poll on the group chat, which movie should we go to. I said I wanted to go to watch Disclosure Day. They said they wanted to watch Scary Movie. So that got voted more, because apparently it was like a huge movie series before, where they'd like release a movie every after like a few years. And it used to be extremely funny, and it used to be like they'd cover like controversial topics and like make fun of it. So I was like, why not? And apparently the 2 brothers who started off the series, they got stripped off this series a long time ago by the company, and now they got the rights back to the Scary Movie. So now they expected the movie to be good, but genuinely it was so trash. Oh, hello Clancy, hello NWTP, hello Liam, hi. Well, I was talking about the movies that I went to watch Odyssey yesterday. Oh, thank you for the like, Liam. I was talking about the movie I went to watch yesterday, and I was ranking all the movies that I watched in the cinema, which are Scary Movie, Spider-Man, and Odyssey yesterday. And I was saying how Scary Movie was genuine trash. My friends wanted it because they watched it like the past few movies, and they said it was good. So I went to watch it. It was genuine trash. I didn't enjoy it one bit. It was like overly sexualized for absolutely no reason. Like it didn't even add to the plot or anything. It didn't have a plot. People just kept dying, stabbed, boom, dead. It was rubbish. Then I went to watch Spider-Man a few days ago with my friends in the cinema, and Spider-Man was generally a good movie, because I went and watched the past few movies for the past since they started coming out. Like I remember maybe 3 years ago I decided to watch every single Spider-Man movie. I want to watch every single Spider-Man movie, and then I watched the last one before this one, and I genuinely enjoyed it. And now this one released, I was genuinely excited. We went on release day to watch it, and it was genuinely such a good... I don't want to give any spoilers just in case no one has watched it here. So yeah. And yesterday I went to watch Odyssey. Even though it was a good movie, I think one thing they could do to improve it is the fact that it was a bit confusing, because my brother, who you might have seen in the past few streams, he never understands movies. Like the only movies he can understand is Disney. These are the only ones he can actually enjoy, because I don't know, like he doesn't like focus. He doesn't actually lock in on the movie and see what's going on, so he gets confused and I have to explain it to him every single time. And Spider-Man was an easy movie to understand. Now Odyssey, he didn't come with me for Odyssey. It was like all over the place. Like you'd see something that happened now, and then they show you something that happened 10 years ago, and they show you this. Like it was a bit all over the place. Like you had to actually focus and lock in to understand what was going on in the movie. But other than that, it was genuinely a good movie. I genuinely recommend it so much. Now the next movie that I'm going to watch, I think I'm going to go watch tomorrow, is Obsession, because I only heard good things about it. Apparently, like, it starts off as a romance movie and then it ends up as a horror movie. and that's his genre. His genre is horror movie. Talking about the weather, I'm gonna get back to what I was talking about. But genuinely, it's so hot in England. I don't know what's going on. It was genuinely like cold like a few days ago, and now apparently it's gonna reach 30 degrees or something. Oh, Clancy, well, I'm pretty sure you were here when I was talking about. I was just talking about the movies I watched, and because the past few weeks I was just watching. I went to the cinema a few times, and I was just like reviewing the movies. And I'm gonna watch Obsession in a few days, probably tomorrow, to be honest, because I heard like the plot is so good. I'm not really into romance movies, to be honest, but I've heard that Obsession like starts off like that and turns into a horror movie. And I watched the trailer; it looked like a good trailer. And the thing is, I don't really like horror movies that much. Like, sometimes I enjoy them, sometimes I'm not in a mood. But I mean, I enjoyed them overall, but I don't know. It just seems like the whole point of it is just to scare the living hell out of me. And yeah, even though I know that some people, it doesn't let them sleep, but for me, I sleep just fine after a horror movie. Because I know it's not real. Because I remember like, yeah. And another movie on my list is going to be Disclosure Day. I know not much people talk about it at all, but I've seen the trailer. Let's make a romance movie together. Oh my god, the comments on these live streams are so hot. Where the hell is that, bro? Anyway, Disclosure Day, I watched the trailer. It was an amazing, it looked pretty good. I don't understand what they're meant to disclose, because I remember in watching the trailer, they were doing a countdown and something had to be released or something. It looked good. I don't know what it was about, but it looked good. So I'm gonna watch that in the next couple of days. And the last movie on my watch list is going to be oh my god, bro. What's it called? Backrooms. Backrooms is another movie that I want to watch. Because from what I heard about it, it's a horror movie as well. I don't know what it is with horror movies getting released these days, but I heard it was a good movie. So that's another movie that I'm gonna add to my list. I'll probably watch all these movies in the next week, because like in 10 days, 11 days from now, I've got my results today for college, and I'm pretty nervous for the grades. So I don't want anything to like disturb my movies. I don't want anything on the back of my mind making me think about, like for example, if I absolutely ruined the exams and had horrible grades, I don't think I'll enjoy the movie as much because it'll always be on the back of my head. So I'm just genuinely, in the next 10 days, I'm gonna watch Backrooms, Obsession, and Backrooms, Obsession, and what was I talking about? I forgot what movie. Yeah, whatever. Well, whatever I was talking about earlier. So, yeah. So the plan for today is I got another football session with my friends, because we have to keep on training every single day, because I'm joining we joined the football league, a 5-a-side league, and we created our own team and we want to be like at the top of the league. So the plan is today to go and start training for 2 hours. Then I'll go hit a gym session with one of my friends, and then I'll get back home, probably get a bunch of business work done for my business, and then yeah, and then I'll probably like eat a lot because I'm still bulking, and then I'll go to sleep. But the plan for today looks pretty good, and then I got tomorrow to be excited for. So I'm going to try to get as much work done as possible, so that because I know tomorrow I'm going to have a bit of a rest and watch the movie that's coming out. So yeah, I'll enjoy my time. Bro, what are you guys talking about in the chat? Like the most unrelated stuff. Oh, hi, okay, hi. How are you doing? I was just talking about like the movies that I'm planning to watch the next few days, because there's a lot of movies releasing recently. I already watched like 3 in the cinema, and I'm planning on watching 3 more. Odyssey, no, I watched Odyssey yesterday, and I was talking about my day today, the plan for the rest of the day, because these days like are extremely busy on holiday. I feel like holidays are usually like the busiest days for me, because it's not only working on my goals and everything, like gym, business and everything, but it's do I watch movies alone with my friends? Which one do you prefer? To be honest, it depends on what friends. I prefer with friends overall. Like I went to watch Scary Movie and I went to watch Spider-Man, and I went with my friends for those movies. And when I went to Scary Movie, I have one of my friends who just like can't be taken seriously. Like he just starts saying random stuff in the movie, and he never will let me actually watch the movie. So I did not invite him for Odyssey, and not Odyssey. I didn't invite him for Spider-Man, and I genuinely enjoyed Spider-Man. It was such a good movie. But then Odyssey, I watched it on my own, because a lot of my friends are on holiday to other countries, and are pretty busy. And they can't afford going to cinemas every single week. So I don't know. To be honest, yeah, I prefer with friends, just the right friends. Oh, thank you, okay, for liking and subscribing. So yeah, what was I talking about? I was talking about something. Yeah, I was saying that these like months are extremely busy in the summer, because first of all, you have to make time for friends and enjoying your time, because it's the summer. It's the last time you'll have. It's the last time you'll have for another year to actually enjoy your time. But then I also have to focus on my business work and my other stuff. Even though most people don't, I prefer to like have a head start on the year and just working and progressing on my goals. Oh, thank you for Clancy for subscribing as well. I also like. You also need to focus on your goals and everything. So you kind of end up with a schedule that's just filled from morning till night. Like for example today, now I'm streaming. I'll probably stream for another 18 minutes, and then I'll get back home. I'll have to eat, and then I'll go football training, and then I'll go gym, and then I'll come back and get a lot of work done. And football training, gym is meant to be my social activities for the day, and I'm meant to, then I'll come back and just work for 3 hours straight on my business. And then I'll just have to eat as much as possible so that I can reach the weight goal that I set myself, and then get a bit more work done, and then go sleep. So it's, yeah. To be honest, I know it seems a bit weird, but I kind of prefer normal days than like holidays, like the summer holiday and everything, because I feel the summer holiday gets me extremely frustrated, because, wait, let me walk at this angle so that the sun isn't completely in my face. Because I feel like in the summer I get so frustrated because I never really achieve my goals. Oh, there's lag. I hate when this happens. Like, even when I look back at the videos, they seem low quality than they should because of the internet. Hopefully it kind of improves, because there's nothing I can do about it. But what I was saying, yeah, is that in the summer I get so frustrated because I never manage to like work towards my goal at the pace that I want to, and I can't get to that rate. So I don't know, it just feels like I get frustrated at myself every single holiday, literally, and it's a bit annoying. But thank you for subscribing. How do I say that name? Nerami. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Also, tell me what countries you guys are watching this from, because it'll be very interesting, because I always assume that everyone's in England. Or if you are in England, just tell me what city you're in. What's your favourite movie of all time? I'm not. Either it's Spider-Man, the Spider-Man movies, or the. By the way, don't take my word for it, because for some reason I got a horrible memory with movies. It either has to be the Spider-Man movies or the Maze Runner movies. I'm like Poland. I genuinely didn't expect like with YouTube to be showing my videos to people like from other countries. I always just assume that everyone's here from England. Poland. Oh my god, back to that subject. What? So, yeah. Is there anyone else? Spider-Man is my favorite. Yeah, Spider-Man movies are genuinely like too good. I assumed that they would ruin it, to be honest, because every time there's like nowadays when they drop them, when there's like an old movie series, they always have to ruin it. Like for example, a bunch of the Disney movies, they made newer versions for some reason, like flipping Snow White, Moana. I didn't watch the new Moana, so I don't know if it's good or not. A scary movie, which I went to watch. Scary movie is not a genre people hate it. It's a genre. It's a movie that's called that, and they keep just ruining it. So I expected Spider-Man to be ruined, to be honest. But I watched the last movie and it was so amazing. I genuinely can't wait for the next Spider-Man movie. But I don't know what that movie you mentioned is. Never. To be honest, I have heard of it. I heard my friends making jokes about this. I'm guessing it's a bit of a weird movie. So yeah. Well, let's just walk this way. Do you watch anime? No, I don't watch anime. To be honest, I don't think I've ever, except for like Pokemon when I was a child, I don't really watch anime at all. A lot of my friends do. And to be honest, I don't believe this, but I keep telling them this because just to annoy them, just to rage bait them. I keep telling them, oh, the anime is for children. To like grow up. I expected you to be older by now, and they'll keep getting rage baited. But before anyone gets rage baited here, I don't actually mean it. You watch it from Netherlands? Oh damn! To be honest, the only things I know about Netherlands is they have a lot of windmills. Everyone goes on bikes, tulips, and the people there are extremely tall. So I'll probably look like a dwarf if I went there. What is your favorite song? Mine's Billie Jean. Oh, you're a Michael Jackson fan. My favorite song. To be honest, I can name you I don't know my favorite song, but I can name you my top 3 favorite artists. So my top 3 favorite artists of all time, even though this will seem all over the place, probably right now, the most artists I listen to right now has to be Dave. Most people wouldn't know Dave. He's like just extremely popular in the UK. And then Eminem and Ed Sheeran. These 3 have to be, even though they're all over the place, because they're 3 completely different types of artists. But I don't know. They just seem, for me, they're just like my top 3 favorite of all time that I listen to the most. Yeah, but my brother's really into Michael Jackson. My brother like knows every single Michael Jackson song from back to front. Are you from Morocco? Bro, Liverpool's my favorite football. Yeah, I support Liverpool as well, to be honest. My brother's a United fan, which you might have seen in the past few streams, but yeah, Liverpool are the GOATs, bro. Liverpool's the best team by far. Hopefully they do well this season though. Are you from Morocco? To be honest, yeah, let me tell you something here about Are You From Morocco thing. I've got an Are You From Morocco in the first stream I ever done was 3 days ago. Wait, well, no, it was 2 days ago. 2 days ago, I got a person commenting, are you from Morocco? Yesterday, I got a person commenting, are you from Morocco? And today, I got a person commenting from, are you from Morocco as well? It looks like I look extremely Moroccan, which I'll take as a compliment because, yeah, I was supporting them so hard in the World Cup. But yeah, I'm not Moroccan. I'm actually North African. Yeah, guess what country I'm from in the comments. I'll tell you if you're right or wrong. Well, yeah, you know, Liverpool are just the GOATs, bro. Hopefully they do well this season because they're going down like the Man United trend of constantly sacking managers, and like a lot of the players are leaving the team and everything, like Mo Salah. What? Hi, lol, hi. Egypt. I'm not Egyptian, but you're close, you're extremely close. You're getting closer. But yeah, let me check the chat. Fulham her team. I'm from England. Oh, you're from England? I live in England as well. What city are you from England? Tunisia. Bro! The weird thing is, I ask people to guess my country. They guess all the countries surrounding my country except my actual country. It's extremely close. Like, you're extremely, you don't understand how close you are with Tunisia. Libya, yeah, Libya. You might have heard the last stream, to be honest, Adam, because you were there last stream. You're from England. Yeah. What say you're from England, Clancy? I'm interested. I live in Manchester. Just probably, I'll argue, one of the best cities in the world. No, I didn't ignore you. I told you. The reason I ignore a lot of your messages, Adam, because you're just being weird, like, for no reason. No, I didn't say because you're gay. It's because you're just, like, commenting things that are completely irrelevant and you're just being weird in the chat for no reason. From Libya and Well, are you saying that you're from Libya in England? No, I'm not. I'm not Pakistani. I'm Libyan. I'm from Libya, and I live in England. England's the most country I lived in. Because to be honest, I lived all over the planet at this point. Like, I was born in Libya, then I lived like 6 months in Tunisia, then we moved to Turkey. I lived in Turkey for 4 years. And during when I was in Turkey, I went to holiday for England, and we stayed here for like 3 months during the summer. We came back to Turkey. I just lived in Turkey, and then from Turkey, the wind's blowing hard, so I hope it doesn't ruin the sound quality. And from Turkey, then I moved to England. At the beginning, we moved to Liverpool, and then we moved to Blackburn, and then now we live in Manchester. So I lived all over the planet. You're from the UK too? What city are you? No, do you have cousins, friends from England and Libya? I do have a lot of cousins that live in Libya. But to be honest, I have so many cousins that sometimes, like, if a lot of my cousins, if they walk past me down the street, I probably wouldn't even recognize them. That's how many cousins I said. But friends, yeah, to be honest, I have too many friends. I generally have too much. Which is weird, because a long time ago, I remember I used to not speak to anyone. I used to be like extremely shy, and I wouldn't talk with literally anyone. And back then, the only friends I had were like from family friends that I'm friends with them because my parents are friends with their family and everything. But then when before I got into college, I made friends with a bunch of people, and in college I genuinely made at least 10 friends, which I still consistently hang out with, like during the summer. Like, we went to watch the movies and everything, which is weird. You have a lot of cousins in Netherlands. Just out of curiosity, I know it's a bit random, but the guy who's from Netherlands, how tall are you? Because I heard like they make everyone look like dwarves. Like the average height of 6 feet is actually insane. It's actually like insane to me. Like, yeah. I'm from the UK too. Oh, there's a lot. Yes, so my guess wasn't bad that most people here would be from England, because that's how I assumed who my YouTube would be recommending my stuff to, since I live in England. But we do have some people from Poland, some people from Netherlands, and yeah. Let's see the chat. Yeah. Yes. So now the plan is, to be honest, I'm actually getting so hot. I'm actually sweating. I'm genuinely not used to this weather. Sometimes I think, global warming is the best thing to happen to the planet. as a joke, so it's not serious if someone's, because in England's actually extremely cold most of the time, but when it gets hot like this, bro, it's actually insanely hot here. But yeah, look where I'm at. Fields of grass, just chilling, enjoying nature, just walking around. Can you whoever's in this still on the stream, comment what you're doing today. Let's because I said what I'm doing today a few times, and yeah, it's just football training, gym. Then I'll probably stream later as well, to be honest. And by the way, what do you do when friends and cousins become annoying? I don't know what to do. I just talk to them when they become annoying. To be honest, I have this second cousin and a cousin who recently have just been getting extremely annoying. I'm not just saying this, by the way. They have. But the thing is, you just what I do is just distance myself away from them. Like, I still talk to them and everything, but then they realize it. They realize they listen, so they chill out a bit. And then soon enough, you're friends again, and as if nothing happened. It's just, yeah, it's just normal for them to get annoying, to be honest. It just seems like when you've known each other for long enough, at one point you're gonna, fall out and get into arguments and stuff. But yeah. So one habit I also started getting into, which is a bit random, but yeah, is sprinting, which I've talked about multiple times in this channel. And I'll just come into the fields of grass here, and I'll just start. I measured 100 meters, what 100 meters is on Google Maps, and I would just sprint for 100 meters, and I'll dress for 5 minutes. I'll sprint again for 100 meters, and I'll do that 6 times over. And it's genuinely extremely extreme. One of the most exhausting things I've done. Is like you just feel like you're dying. Like it tests your stamina at a level, which I feel like is really good for health, but it genuinely takes so much discipline to keep doing this. But this guy's the motorcycles over there. Hopefully they're not gonna come and rob me. How friends do you have? How friends do you have? I think you meant how many friends do you have? I genuinely can't count them. I genuinely I'll attempt to count them. So there's this guy and this guy, the French guy. I have a few friends from Pakistan. Him, that guy, and his brother. Yeah, those guys look like. At least 10. I probably have like at least 10 friends that I consistently talk to. I have other friends that I don't talk to much, but because like I just talk to them once in a while. But like close friends I always talk to around 10. So yeah. So now I'll probably be making my way back home. I'm genuinely extremely hungry. I'll probably go to the store, buy some food. By the way, one for people. What is it with you? Like bringing bringing sexuality to every single conversation. I'm actually but anyway, to be honest, I'll just talk you through what I have for breakfast every single day. Generally, my breakfast every single day is a peanut butter sandwich. I'll take a toast, put honey on it, put peanut butter, and a glass of milk. It's just genuinely one of the easiest things to prepare and high calories and protein. So, yeah. These fields are actually super big, bro. I constantly keep walking I have to walk for a while to get to the end. But anyway, yeah, these streams are happening every single day, by the way. So, join in tomorrow. I might stream later, but that's not certain. We'll see about the later one. But what I can guarantee is I'll be streaming every single day. So make sure to subscribe and like, and get notified when I stream next time. And if I stream later, it'll probably be with my brother. Since he can't stream right now because he's in football training for the club that he plays for. So, because he's trying to become a footballer, that's his goal. And for me, I have completely different goals. Like, even though I try to stay athletic and try to stay strong, what's it called? My main goal, like in terms of money-wise and my career, is going to be business. Because I've been working my business for so long, and it's generally like what I enjoy doing. It's just like the up and down of it. It just sometimes feels like a video game, to be honest. I was like, oh, thanks for liking, Clancy. Thanks for liking. So yeah, next time I'll have like tell me things in the comments that you want me to speak about next time. So because next time I think it'll be better if I have like my streams more structured and where I speak about multiple subjects, so I'm not like speaking all over the place like I did today. So yeah, and I'll get my brother to join next stream so that we can make him more entertaining. Yeah. Bye, see you guys later. I'll keep the stream going for 1 more minute while I get there, because it'll be pretty boring walking all the way there. Because I'll walk all the way up there and then my house will be close. But yeah, oh, thanks for liking the video, so they get pushed out to more people. Because a few days ago when I did my first stream, I got way less views than this, and every single stream I do, I consistently get more views, which I really appreciate. It's been I'll stay consistent either way, but it's really helping me stay motivated, because whether I feel motivated or not, at the end of the day, I committed to doing one stream a day every single day until the end of the summer. And then by the end of the summer, I'll just focus on creating like high quality long form videos and shorts that will help grow like my channel in general, because that's one of my goals. And my first goal is probably to surpass my friend, because I have a friend who always posts on TikTok. He's got 2 TikTok accounts. One's with his brothers where he posts football shorts, and the other is with his friend where he just posts like relatable videos and everything. And he got recognized in the street. Like once I went to the gym with him. I'll probably go gym with him today as well. He told me that he was walking downtown and 2 girls came up to him and asked him, told him, "Oh, we saw you on that TikTok. Can we have a picture?" Which is insane. Like I'd never thought I'd know a person in real life who got recognized in the street. My goal is to pass him in subscribers. Even though he hasn't got much subscribers, I don't know how he got spotted in the street. It might be because TikTok always recommends your TikToks to people that are like live near you. Oh, the wind is strong. Hopefully it's not ruining the sound quality. So yeah, guys. Now I'm nearly getting back home. See you guys later. Bye. Make sure to subscribe and like so you get notified for the next video. See you. How do you end this thing?